Okay, just repeat again. There is 15 multiple choice questions and 1 point each. And I shuffle the answer. So please read the answer before you pick A, B, or C, or D. Because in the quiz, even though it said B, the right answer, but in the final exam, that right answer maybe go to C, or go to E, go to A. And then I have one question we call matching question. Matching question, it's about choosing a warehouse location. Yeah, we also have that in the quiz. But you kind of like, let's play this game. The thing we have you could earn 6 points from that question, but you have to do them all right. You have to match them all right. Like yeah, if you get one wrong, you get 0. And for the quiz, for multiple choice question, the 15 multiple choice question, all of them are required. You have to do it. But for the matching question, it's not required. You could skip it. If you skip it, I mean, you still get 0. But if you do it, you choose to do it, and you get one wrong, you get 0. If you want to get 6 points, you need to get all 6 of them right. It's easy. It's easy to get all of them right. So it's like, what is the criteria for choosing the warehouse location? We have like cost, market, labor, infrastructure, environment, macro environment. You have to match it to the definition. What cost talk about? What the market is about, right? So the matching answer should be the weather, the neighbor, land, labor, transportation, or tax, labor availability, skilled labor. So you have to match that to the definition. Yes, I will use Google Form. And the first thing in Google Form, yeah, we avoid the problem that we had before. I'm gonna have you to write your name down. So first name and then last name. And we collect your email too. Just want to make sure we don't screw up like the last time. Last time I screwed up, I forgot. I thought the system gonna gather the name, but it doesn't. Yeah. So 15 multiple choice, 1 matching question. In order to earn point, you have to get all of them. You have to match all of them correctly. And it's easy to get. It's open book. It's open book. Just want to clarify, this exam is open book. But don't spend so much time looking over the book or the slide. So you don't have enough time to do it. Just study, be prepared. It will be easy for you to do that. You open book too much, you won't have enough time to finish it, I guarantee. For short answer question, so you spend maybe up to 3 sentences to answer this kind of question, and 5 points each. So 5 points each. How many questions I have? 1, 2, 7, around 7. Yeah, 7 questions. So first question, short answer question going to be, remember we use the phrase all forecasts are wrong, but some are better than the other. So explain why all forecasts are wrong, but we still trying to forecast it anyway. Forecast. We study in demand forecasting. All forecasts are wrong, but why we still doing it? If we do it, it's still better than not doing it. If we try to forecast, at least we get closer to what is going to happen. So demand. And then we're trying to avoid inventory excess and shortage. Yeah. Because manage inventory costs money. And another question, describe how ABC analysis help to better manage inventory. Yeah, it's about ABC analysis. Third question, I'm not going to read it, just so yeah, everyone here. So it's about building a strong relationship with supplier. Why it's important, Consignment stock, another question. Please study the benefit and the disadvantage of consignment stock. You have any question? If you have any question about something, ask right now. It's the best time to ask. you're not sure, oh, what is consignment stock? Could you help us again? Define again? Yeah, I could answer right now. And then Kanban, yeah, we're gonna have Kanban too. Kanban board. So Kanban board, we're not doing any calculation. Just we use it to check the status of the project task. How many tasks that we are that in a row standby, how many tasks that in progress, and how many of them is finished. Because we want to make sure we got everything finished. So Kanban, we also do that. Outsource. Yeah, why companies should outsource, when not to outsource, and when to outsource. So have to do that. But most of the time, companies choose to outsource. Yeah. Also, the article that I post in the classroom system, the 5 supply chain lesson we can learn from the summer game in Rio. Please read that article. I have one short question from that article. So explain how the organizing committee optimize the cost and cut spending. Because they project the cost is like $1.22 billion, right? And then the cost going up like almost twice. And how are they going to minimize it? Because billion is a lot of money. It's a lot of money. $1 billion is a lot. It's ridiculously a lot. And then for the long answer question, the question is the same. The format is the same. It's like pick a company of your own choice, or your startup company, or a company in your organization, or your future company, a company that you project that you're going to make it in the future. And then you try to identify one of the problems or problems, like one or two, like either way, like it depends. One or two, or one of the problem that is going to happen related to warehouse. And describe the process of applying the tool that you have learned in the class to deal with the issue. For example, and this thing you could find it in the SWOT analysis. When you do SWOT analysis, you do like weaknesses, and those weaknesses is the problem. It's the problem for the company. You could choose the company in your SWOT analysis, or your own company, or your startup, or the company that you think that you're going to do in the future. And you could make up, all right, when I create the company or startup, I think I'm going to face this problem. And so you feel like you want to prepare it right now. You want to make sure you're ready for it. So you assume that you can make an assumption how you're going to take care of the problem. For example, if let's say like someone trying to start up what is it about like bookstore, like stationery. Like one student doing SWOT analysis, they say they want to start up a stationery. So you project that, okay, when I have stationery bookstore, like what is the problem I'm gonna face with related to the warehouse, something like that. Probably you don't have, so maybe your warehouse, you don't have enough storage to store your product. So how to take care of it is like, I don't know, just use the tool that we learned. Some people might think that all right, one in their warehouse that they are working for right now, they don't have like enough security system. It means they don't follow the 5S model, and then say, here, this is how we're gonna fix it based on the tool that we learn in the class. We use 5S model. All right, some people might be some people, they may be like again, when they create a company, they think like, all right, so the problem with the warehouse right now, I had to choose the first thing. I had to choose a good location for my store, for my warehouse, for my whatever thing, and how many factors that I have to look at. So we learn about that too, the criteria of warehouse. location selection, warehouse location. So we do that first. We look at the cost, we look at the traffic, we look at I don't know the tax, the weather, the location, the neighborhood, anything, for example. So choose one of the problem, two if you want. Yeah, and then try to solve the problem by yourself. Yeah, trying to imply the solution using the tool that we learned in the class. Second paragraph, a long paragraph question. It's the same thing. Pick the company of your own choice, you start up your future company, and then identify the problems that is going to happen, or identify one of the problem or problem that is going to happen related to transportation. Yeah. And the other question, the same thing, just related to inventory. So I just want to specify warehouse, transportation, and inventory. That's the main topic that we have learned. If you read my syllabus, you will see that too. We'll try to touch that, try to focus on that more than anything else. So for inventory, for not inventory, sorry. For the transportation, you may talk something about, all right, so I'm working in, it doesn't have to be the same company, right? For warehouse, you could choose one company. Transportation, you could choose other company. Same thing. Transportation, maybe you want to minimize, you see the cost of transportation is really high. The gas consumption is really high, and you want to minimize the gas consumption, the problem of transportation. And how are you going to do it? Oh, we learned a topic that related to how to minimize the gas consumption, right? So we check the tire, we do engine maintenance, aerodynamics, something, system. Someone else might say like, they want to, for transportation, they want to do something related to maybe transportation hazardous material. Oh, we need labeling. We need the hazard control manager or whatever. Anything related to transportation, you could use that. All right, question. Let's give a problem for us, or we find it ourselves. What do you mean give the problem for us? So you could choose any problem you want. Yeah, you could find. So I give you freedom to do it. Yeah. You give you complete freedom to choose whatever problem you want to do it. And you could see it's like well, for let's say Food Panda or like delivery man right now, they have traffic accident. They cause traffic. I don't know, it happened, but not a lot. I mean, most of delivery men are good people. They try to deliver the item online. They're good, they're motivated. But some people, they took it too far. They sacrifice their own safety and the traveler's safety for meeting the requirement. So that's not good. And what kind of tool we need to do it? Yeah. So that's kind of problem. But it needs to be with the warehouse. For the company, either local, international, doesn't matter. Freedom here. I give you complete freedom to choose the company. It needs to be with warehouse. What do you mean? Yes, it has to be. So first question is related to the warehouse. Second paragraph question related to transportation, and then the third one related to inventory. So inventory, maybe the company always have problem with like overstocking. So overstocking could cost money, also cost money. So what kind of tool you need to imply to overstocking? So the best tool you want to use is like demand forecasting. You need to how the company gonna apply demand forecasting to your to the problem, to overstocking. Yeah, so do that. Transportation, yeah, I already explained that. And then I have 5 bonus points. So overall, 100 points for the final exam, and then 5 bonus points. Bonus point related to the article again. 5 supply chain lesson you can learn from. We can learn from the summer gaming deal. So what is your opinion about the following quote? The game are not just a showcase for athletic performance. They are a showcase for logistic performance as well. So you read the introductory paragraph, you will see the quote. You will see this quote. So it's not just a show off as athletic, it's just a show off logistic. So what is your opinion behind it? I would say it specified a short answer, but you could write more than three sentences if you want. It's a more a paragraph. But I recommend everyone to do it, so I'm gonna make this a required. So you have a bonus. For the answer question, how many words needs it? Paragraph. Anything you feel like is enough, you know. I don't want it too much, or I don't want it too short. Just like at least one paragraph. And you know, one paragraph, how many sentences? 7 to 8. If you need more, it's fine too. There's no restriction here. As long as you could finish it within 2 hours. 2 hours in a half is fine because this class we have exam on 17th July. Mark the date in your calendar or write it down somewhere. July 17th from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. 3 to 5. Okay? 3 to 5. If you feel like you need more time, just like text me and yeah, like 2 hours and a half is fine too, because you know I'm okay with that. I know this is long. Some students might need more time, so I'm okay with that. Could you briefly and briefly the same meaning? Explain again why we're still doing when the forecasts are wrong. No, when the forecasts are wrong and why we're still doing it. Check the video. I talk about that in the video. I talk about in the recorded video more than like just say that. But right now it's just like summary. So it's like every forecast are wrong. Everything you do, like with the data is wrong. It's not always 100% accurate. But why we need to do it? Because like if you do it, at least the number demand, the customer demand, what the customer gonna need, gonna at least closer to the real demand. You know, what we projected gonna be. Let's say we project gonna be like we're gonna sell like 200 units next month, but when we sell it's actually like 205, 210. It's still better. At least close to the real demand. You know, because we're doing this. The reason we're doing this because we avoid overstocking and stock shortage. And the requirement for the paragraph answer is the same. First, explain if you want to use the tool, let's say demand forecasting, you have to explain what it is, what is demand forecast, what it is, and why it is important. Why is it important? I just said it earlier. We want to avoid overstocking and stock shortage. And then try to explain solution, how you're going to do it. There's multiple way to do it. So we record what? We record historical data, we look at the trend, we look at the seasonal thing. I'm not going to say them all. Because I say them all out, maybe say the answer right now, you probably choose this, and yeah, I just leave it to your capable hand. I believe in you all. I think you could do it. All right, that's the end of review. Question? How many short answer question we are going to have? I think you have 7 short answer questions. Yeah, around 7. And long answer question is 3. Three long answer question. So we can, yeah, 15 multiple choice question from all the quizzes. Oh, there's no fishbone analysis too. I don't know. Do we have? Oh yeah, we have quiz related to fishbone, but not going to ask you to make one. I'm sure you know how to make it. Look at the video. If you want to remember how to make it, just like try to practice it a few times. Fishbone is a good tool. It's a good tool brainstorming, problem solving. So 15 multiple choice and true for all of 15. One matching question. You need to get them all right to get point. If you get one of them wrong, you get 0. So one matching question, there's 7 short answer and then 3 long answer. Mm, 7 about all chapters. Wait, the short answer question? I just said it earlier. You just said it earlier, right? You just said it's related to supplier relationship, demand forecasting, Kanban, outsource, consignment stock, ABC analysis, and related to your forecasting. Yeah, that's it. For section exam, no, there is no section or whatever. Everything is in Google survey, so I cannot put section. I would count like the matching question in multiple choice too, because it's pretty easy. I'm sure you could do it. You get point easily. Just review the warehouse location criteria. You get it. If you don't understand it, just go to the video real quick. I post it in YouTube and Classroom System. It's very straightforward, to be honest. Anything else? All right, ask question, guy. Questions. I don't mind you ask question. What I'm afraid the most, like, oh, I don't know what to ask. That's what I'm afraid the most. That's why we say like cho em đó cho ông cái. Yeah. Think about something. Kanban. Kanban board, not canap. What canap? Kanban board. It's help you to arrange your project, your task. So like some tasks you want to do a project, something you have a lot of tasks, you divide to small tasks, and the board help you keep track of all the tasks, how many of them that you need to be done, and how many of them you already finish it in progress, or yeah, whatever. I think it's straightforward. It's just like a board. Just say, and the divide column. The generic those column is like the about to start and like in progress and then done, and you keep track everything. Make sure you don't miss any task. It's like when you let's say you have a project, like your like personal project, you want to apply for scholarship abroad, right? And you look at the requirement. What is the requirement for this scholarship? Oh, they require student to have maybe 3 years from now. They require student to have maybe volunteer, high GPA, good letter recommendation from professor. Maybe what else? Good English, TOEFL score, and all right. And then those are the tasks that you need to do, right? You need to learn TOEFL. You need to get good GPA. You need to volunteer, doing social work, some kind of task that you need to do. And then you have a board trying to write down like the project, all right, scholarship abroad. And you have like tasks that you put down. All right, TOEFL, social, volunteer, internship, high GPA, and then you have to know like which task gonna which task you want to start from now, and which one you need to start like later on, like which one you have to focus from now. Let's say if you want to get a good GPA, you have to try from now, right? If you want to get an internship, probably this is not a good time to find internship right now because this week we are busy with final exam. So maybe we think about it in the summer. You're gonna find it. Some students in other section they want to do internship in a few company, and I give them tips like if you want. Some of them want to do in nhóm 24, nhóm 24. So what you could do is like contact the school. Ask them to contact the company. My sister worked there. She said there's company. There's not company. There's internship in like admin, marketing, and like IT department. I think the IT department are so good too because those IT people, they not only know how to write a code, but they also like use the logistic perspective into that thing, right? Yeah, they can into the algorithm when they write the code. So yeah, that's about Kanban thing. You list down the tasks you need to do, and you see, all right now what kind of task that I'm in progress right now. Maybe all right, I'm working on improving my GPA. All right, it's in progress. So you move that to the in progress column, and you know that what kind of task that I already completed. Or maybe the scholarship they require TOEFL score, but I already took the TOEFL, so no need to worry about it anymore. So the TOEFL score just like go to the finish section, finish column, right? And it just helps you to keep track of everything that you do. The Kanban board. Bit about supply relationship. I'm not sure about preferred principles, supplier. So about supplier, like the question I asked is not really complicated. Just like why we need to build a strong relationship with supplier. That's it. Why you need to build a strong relationship with supplier? Can you answer me right now, Huy Ying? Huy Ying. Okay, could you answer whatever answer that pop up in your head right now? You could answer me. I just want to hear. So it's not complicated as what you think. You don't need to know about like what is preferred or principle. No, I don't want that. Oh, so you want to build a strong relationship with them because, for example, like Corona is the best. It's like the best example, prime example. There's a lot of supply chain disruption. A lot of company, a lot of store ran out of product to sell. Like they ran out of like, for example, the prime example, like hand sanitizer or mask, right? So if you have a strong relationship with them, they say like when they have like inventory shortage, like our supplier running out of inventory, they will look at like, all right, what customer should I supply the products to first? And then if you have a better relationship with them, they're gonna choose you over the other people, right? So we want to we want to build a strong relationship with them. We want to build trust with them. So we trust each other, help them, and then we want to avoid like shortage on inventory too. And when you work with supplier, make sure you work with multiple supplier. You contact more than one supplier for the same products. Because if you rely on one supplier, if the supplier have problem, let's say there's fire in their warehouse or fire in that factory, or their factory went to bankruptcy, yeah, and you could rely on the other supplier to supply the material unit. So yeah, you want to be a strong relationship with them. You want to make sure like if there is something wrong happen, they still be able to supply the products to us. They choose us over the other, Could you tell me the difference between inventory and warehouse? Warehouse is a warehouse. Inventory is about products. It's about the item inside the warehouse. Yeah, warehouse like client or like small business, they might use their own house to do that. It's a small version of warehouse. Yeah, that also work too. Yeah, I saw like some online seller on Facebook page. They just rent maybe a house in a gated community, and they put their products over there. Multiple story. That also count as a warehouse. Like IBC bookstore. Yeah, IBC, right? International Book. Yeah, IBC. Yeah, their store. Yeah, we also call it as a warehouse. Even though they put the product to show the customer, that also count as a warehouse. Or inventory is about like the product, the item that they sell. And it's about managing, make sure there's no overstocking and short on inventory. Do I answer all your questions? If I don't specify any question, please, you could talk here. Yeah, you could always be able to talk here, unless you don't want to. Anyone plan to do internship this summer? No. Yeah, you should do it. It'll help you. I thought some internship they also pay money, right? It helped you a lot at one point. It helped with your resume and CV. It helped. To be honest, I did only one internship, but the other internship I want to do that too, but it's like I don't have security clearance to do that. It kind of very secret. So one internship I did at NASA for a month, and I applied for it, and I got it. It's a good one. It's writing code, all this crazy code. Yeah, like if you do internship, if you want to do anything related to logistic, yeah, please go to logistic company. Do that. I have like one friend, but don't do anything like, all right, that is you want to internship in the bank or in one company, and don't do something that is not the main core competency of that company. For example, I have another friend. He also do internship at NASA too, but his job is like he work with accountants. What? Like it's accountant. You don't need to go to NASA to do accountant. Like accountant, you could do like with the banker or whatever thing. But NASA is about like science, anything science. So Like that is what the organization is famous for. You do internship over there, just do anything related to what they are famous for. It's like when someone asks you, hey, where are you working at? And like, oh, I'm working in a hospital. And what are you doing? Oh, I'm just like cleaning. Like, what? I mean, not trying to offend them or whatever. Just like, if you are for the internship, it's like you work at a hospital. You should make sure anything related to medical stuff. Don't do anything that doesn't relate to the main function of the company. Any other questions? Kanban consignment stock. Kanban again. Why people still have problem with Kanban? So Kanban, the main thing of the Kanban, it help you to keep track of the task of a project. So a project have many tasks. You want to make sure have how many tasks that you have to do, and how many of them you already finished it, how many of them is in progress, and how many of them is not done yet. That's the main answer to Kanban thing. But I'm sure you could explain more. Go over the slide, go over the recorded video. We explain over that. We explain more over that. Consignment stock. What is the main point of consignment stock? Anyone could answer it? I'm sure some people understand it. I talk a lot. I'll let you guys talk. Anyone want to step in? What is consignment stock? Come on, guys. Just share. Just do the right thing. Help share with your classmate. Like consignment stock is like it's work for like a company that just create a new product. And so consignment stock, like you deliver your product to the dealer, to the retailer, without charging them upfront. You charge them upon like after our product has been sold, right? Let's say, let's say one company trying to make smartphone in Cambodia, and they feel like, all right, their smartphone which are brand new, and they want to do consignment stock strategy. So consignment strategy, they just go to the phone shop, store, or retailer, say, hey, this is my phone, this is my company. I put my product in your store, and I don't charge you. I don't charge the money from you right now, because even though you charge money from them, they're not going to buy your phone to sell, because your phone is just like local produced, and your brand name is not famous. So you do consignment stock, say, hey, I put my product in your store, and I'm not going to charge you right now, and I have to charge you up. I will charge you after you sell the product. It is still like $150. Like our product, when you drop them off at the store, you tell them the price. All right, this phone costs $120. I'm not going to charge you right now. I will charge you upon you sold it. So if that store owner or retailer, they sell it for $150, so they just keep $30 profit, and they just pay the phone manufacturer $120. That's it. Yeah. The difference is like they will charge the consignment stock. They will charge the money after the product has been sold by the dealer or the retailer or the shop owner, the store owner, whatever you say. Yeah, it's called consignment stock. So what is the benefit and disadvantage of consignment stock? You know that the benefit is like help to advertise our product. If you sell your product to the retailer, they're not going to buy it because they don't believe that no one gonna buy your phone. So what you can do is like drop them off without charging them, without charging it. So they're most likely to agree on it to let you do so. And then and those store owner, they could introduce your new product to their customer, right? To anyone who want phone, who want like cheaper products, or maybe who want like a local products. They help to introduce. It's like the main advantage, like trying to infiltrate the market as soon as possible. Infiltrate faster. The disadvantage could be like, oh, if the product has been stolen or damaged or is broken, who's going to be responsible for it? Or maybe the retailer that doesn't want to sell our product, they just like keep it there for a long time, and then the phone manufacturer had to spend money for shipping. Like you spend money to deliver your product and put it on the store and put it on the store for them, and then when they cannot sell it after 6 months or maybe a year, you feel like, all right, your product is not doing well in that with that store or with that location. So you go to take them back. So it's kind of cost money, time, and human working hour. Anything else? Is it clear? Yeah. Please review the slide and the video. Everything has been uploaded. And the video, you want to go fast, you like fast forward or increase the speed. Any other questions? Okay, if not, I hope you study hard, try your best, and finish it strong. Don't forget the paper tonight. Again, it's only 2 pages. I know it's a piece of cake for you guys. And again, just finish it strong. Try to get A. I want everyone to get A. It helps you with your application, with your resume. But you need to earn it, You don't get it for free. There's no free lunch. There's no free lunch. Remember this. Oh, Friday? No, we don't meet on Friday. I don't have anything to talk on to teach on Friday, so no class Friday. Just use that time to study. Study. That's your main job. Okay. For those who don't do internship, what are you gonna do for the summer, for the vacation? Don't just stay home. Try to do something. At least I told you about. I teach you about an example like buying a motorbike and work as a delivery man. This will make you some money. Yeah, so much thing to do. So make money and you have experience too. And you have experience in logistics. All right, if you don't have anything else, class dismissed right now. And good luck on your exam. See you in how many days? 12 days. 12 more days. All right, bye.